All right. Let's get into it right away. Let's get into this thing, shall we? Oh. I should probably make it so you can see the game. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, here we are. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna get a drink of coffee and I'm gonna start off with recording a YouTube video right away. Welcome to Radio 101.1. Good luck, have fun. All right, I just wanted to make a quick video here for Spirit Vale. What is Spirit Vale? Spirit Vale is like an MMORPG, action RPG, like the isometric style. I mean, I kind of like hate that these games are called MMORPGs because I started off with games like EverQuest, Star Wars Galaxies, Dark Age of Camelot, World of Warcraft, stuff like that, Rift, I don't know, all those games. But it does have like an MMO vibe to it for sure. You got 7 different classes to play: Knight, Warrior, Scout, Rogue, Acolyte, Summoner, and Mage. It does have that sort of holy trinity where you can have tanks and healers, DPS, but each one of these classes moves into like a prestige class. Right now there's only one available for each, but there will be more coming in the future. We're going to go back. We're going to hop into the game here so I can actually show you some gameplay. The things that this game does really well is like the character customization. So I have a Berserker here, started as a Knight. And there are a lot of like gear sets and stuff like that in the game. So you have these different gear sets. They have set bonuses. Each different like zone drops different gear sets as well, which is pretty cool. You also have some like artifacts. Those are also pieces of gear that can give you different stuff. We got some health leech stuff on here. And let's actually get into the actual content of the game, right? The actual content of the game is grouping up massive groups of enemies and killing them all, like you would expect in like an ARPG style. So hopefully the volume in this area isn't too bad. Some of the volume gets pretty intense. Oh yeah, those drums kick in. Every zone also has a guy like this, which is cool. You use like a base crafting material that drops in the zone, and then you can craft everything that drops there. So like in this one, you have a summoner set, which is pretty cool. All right, well, let's turn the volume down a tiny bit. I'm dying here. All right, so here's the actual gameplay. This is kind of a lower level area for me, so I'm just kind of doing a lazy type gameplay where I just basically switch between Cyclone and Whirlwind, and I just burn everything down, right? And then if I wanted to do like kind of my combo, if you will, I would be stunning everything like this, and then doing that, and then everything dies a lot faster. There is a ton of stuff to farm. There's a ton of different ways to break your characters. Yeah, kind of break your characters, build your characters, which is cool. And it's been a lot of fun so far. The demo's out right now until the 22nd, and then they're launching an early access in July on the 15th. So it's definitely worth checking out. I've been having a good time with it. That's a boss. Oh no. You want to stay away from bosses. Unless you're in one of the earlier level zones, but yep, this is going to be the end of me. All right. So yeah, that's the game. A little bit more about customization is you can get these cards that you put inside your gear to give extra benefits. Like this gives Siphon magic and 50% less magic. But you can get stuff like that adds extra crit damage. Things like this has Siphon HP in it. And then you can put those cards into your gear. There's also gems you can get too to give you bonuses to your skills. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. There's a good progression tree. This is your beginner class as a warrior. Then once you become a berserker, you get more stuff to unlock. But yeah, it's a cool game. I'm having a fun time with it. Hopefully you guys are wanting to check it out too. And if you want more quick reviews like this, subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. And as always, good luck, have fun. All right. Hopefully that was less than 3 minutes. It felt like probably more than 3 minutes, but maybe I can clip some stuff out or something. All right. Let's get to it, shall we? Once I figure out how to stand back up. I just wanted to make a quick video because a lot of people I don't think know about the game yet, or they're like just hearing about it. So I want to get a video to put on YouTube that's like, what is this game? You know what I mean? Because that's what people care about, you know? Like if they're brand new, they want to go to YouTube and they want to see some gameplay. They want to know what a game's about. They want to hear what it's about so they can decide if they want to try it or not. It reminds me of those old school, what the hell was that guy's name? He passed away like 8 years ago. Oh man. The British guy. Oh, Cynical Brit. The Cynical Brit. He had a series on YouTube called WTF Is. And I used to watch that all the time, actually. I was a big fan. That was like kind of like one of the first like YouTube type shows that I would watch regularly. I'm going to just kind of start farming stuff. And if anybody wants to join me, you're welcome to. I can farm stuff at different levels too. It doesn't have to be like max level content like I'm doing right here. I do have some stuff that I have to farm out at lower levels too. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to bring like a level 10 in with me here, right? Oh, I actually forgot to post on Discord that I was live too. Hold on a second. Let me go back to town quick. Switch accounts. I did see that there was a bigger streamer playing this game, which is good. He didn't have like a ton of viewers, but like that's good for the community, right? We're getting new people in to stop in and check out the game. And even like if that guy bounces off of it, oh, actually he already did bounce off of it. Well, damn, that sucks. And then even if they do bounce off of it, hopefully some of their community stays and watches. All right, perfect. I'm also open for questions too, if anybody has any questions about the game. I will say, would you rather listen to like this in-game music, kind of intense camp music here, or would you rather listen to like a video game soundtrack with more chill music? Is that the boss over there? That is the boss over there. Well, that sucks. I personally find that this music can get a little bit overwhelming. Like it's fine for a little bit, but then it's just like, eventually you're like, all right, I get it. I get it, it's intense. Oh good, the boss walked away. Let's try to get out of here while I can. I mean, I appreciate the intensity, but If I'm just gonna like sit and farm in an area for a few hours, I don't want like such intense music. We need to make sure we stay away from that boss, because he will just destroy me instantly. Got stuck there for a second. But yeah, like I said, there's plenty of lower level stuff I need to farm too. So I'd be happy to farm some of that if anybody wants to join in and leech some XP, because there is no degradation for being in like a group with lower level people, or higher level people, I should say. You just get a ton of XP basically. I did this the other day with a guy at like who was like level 40 or something like that. Or no, level 30. And we got him 45 levels real quick. Or no, not 45. 15 levels real quick. Like half an hour or 40 minutes or something like that. Getting all my numbers confused. Basically, I'm trying to farm like my end game set of gear at this point. There's a really good helmet that drops here. There's a really good, I think it's a piece of armor, like a chest piece that drops here. The power chest piece. Although I don't think the power set has any set bonuses, which kind of sucks. We need to make sure my like buffs and stuff don't fall off too. Like my crit buff was about to fall off there. If I lose like even one bonus in this area, it's probably going to mean that I'm dead. I need to maintain maximum damage output so that I can maintain maximum siphoning of magic and hit points. Why am I stuck? Okay. I don't know if I got stuck on a tree there or something or what. I don't know what that was. I should actually check and see if I have I have strength, magic defense, which is something. Fate plate. I like to stick to strength if I can. I have these ones too. 2% attack plus 4 crit. It's not so great. Attack and attack speed. I'm like right at the cusp of being able to farm these things pretty easily. What I might do is I think these two areas have the other pieces of the power set, but they're a little bit lower level. I've actually never been there before. I might go here first. That way I can get like the rest of the set, and then hopefully when I'm wearing all of that gear, I can, you know, not get destroyed as much in the higher area. What are we underwater here? Need to get to the merchant to see what this area drops. So that I can figure it out. Humtung. I've seen that guy farming bosses before. Oh my god. You guys are actually doing pretty good damage to me. Of course I was completely unbuffed, because why would I put my buffs on? That wouldn't make sense. I did get this cute little dog pet. Got a little doggo now. Hey, hey, I'm actually not looking for AI viewers, though. I appreciate it, bot that came in to ask me if I want to buy more viewership on Twitch. I'm actually just looking for real people, because I like having conversations. You can't have conversations with view bots. Doesn't work. They don't respond. I think a better way to get people to like come in and buy view bots is by just like, I don't know, view bot a person for like 10 viewers. And be like, feels pretty good to have 10 extra viewers, doesn't it? Like after a little while, or view bot them for 50 viewers. And then just be like, feels pretty good to have some extra viewers in the channel, huh? You could have these extra 10 viewers all the time for the low price of $37 a month or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how much it costs. There we go. Now I'm in farm mode. Because you know that the streamers would be like, yo, I'm at 50 viewers. What happened? I don't know what happened. Then like 10 minutes later, the little bot pops in and is like, feels pretty good to have 50 viewers, huh? For $5 a month, you could always have 50 extra viewers. These guys need to work on their marketing. Also, I think I'm at the bottom of an ocean. Spear Quicken. Is this a player? No. I don't know what that is. Is it just a mob? Oh, these guys buff themselves. Kind of cool. All right, my guy that I'm looking for, I can see him on the map now. He's up over here, I think. I've never been to this area, so I don't even know what drops here, really. But I'm pretty sure I looked up, it's either the power boots or the power pants are in this area. Oh, whoa, I almost died there. Wasn't paying attention. Just because this is a low level area doesn't mean that I can just, or lower level area. Doesn't mean that I can totally space out as much as I'd like to. How you guys doing today? Finally found somebody to watch my kids for a little bit so that I could squeeze in some summer streams. All right. So the cool thing about this game is that every zone has one of these guys in it, and it'll show you like what you can craft. Yeah, power shoes. That's what we want from here. Although I don't know what this stuff is. Safety? Safety legs. Safety glove. Spirit familiar? Shield. Triple barrel revolver. Sounds kind of cool. Oh, there's an axe here. Wild charge and earth splitter damage. Safety helmet. Frost scale helm. Water damage. So really, I think the only thing that I really need from here is the power shoes. Iron fortitude. All right, so let's farm out some power shoes. I guess the nice thing about that is that I can just commit all of my resources to crafting power shoes too. I don't need to make multiple pieces of gear, so we're gonna do our lazy farming routine of just spinning. Maintain maximum spin. Spin very hard and very fast. All these zones that have the different like power, mind, whatever items, seems like they have huge loot lists, which kind of sucks. Because it's like adding a pair of gloves or a chest piece or whatever for every single stat. At least I think there's one for every stat. I don't know where the density in this area is. Try going over here. The boss was down, so we can kind of roam freely. I still have been enjoying this game. I wish that it had like some sort of like quests or something, or I wish that it had like a little bit more of a carrot on a stick for why I would want to farm in each area. But just kind of is what it is. Obviously, like, getting new gear is a good reason to farm in each area, but like, give me a reason to go to areas that I don't need to farm gear in, like for XP or something. I don't know. I guess there's cards and gems and all kinds of stuff that you could farm in different areas. Don't be afraid to ask for an invite too. Depending on whatever level your character is, I'm happy to switch areas that I'm farming in. It all needs to be farmed anyway. Got a couple lower level cards that I need to farm. There's a face mask that I would like to farm out. Seems pretty good. There's a crown that drops from a boss, but I don't know. I guess I could just farm the area and try to get the summons for it, but I don't even know if I can kill the boss. It's like the Goblin King drops a golden crown that seems pretty good. Gotta pick up all these pieces of coral. What am I doing? Coral. Mind shoes. We need power shoes. Everything is about maximizing your strength. I should probably make like a little quick video on just like some beginner tips too. I feel like those videos always do pretty well on YouTube. I mean, I personally have watched them if I'm really into a game. I think that might be one of the things that people don't really think about when they're making content is like, what would you want to watch? Or what type of content do you watch? I feel like most people, when they're starting off making content, they just sit here quietly and play the game. And it's like, if somebody random pops in at a random time and they don't hear you talk for like 2 minutes straight, you're just sitting here grinding, they're probably not gonna stay. I mean, they're probably not gonna stay anyway, but like, they're definitely not gonna stay if they're not like, you're not chatting or whatever. At least talk about what you're doing. I'm hoping that that part gets a little bit easier though. As I get more people who just like come in for conversation and whatever, then it gets way easier. Then you always have people to talk to in the channel. You guys are summoning hydro vortexes. I need like a turbo controller to hold down the 4 and 5 keys for me. So I don't have to use my thumb on my mouse. I feel like I could probably program like my keyboard or mouse or something through whatever, Logitech G Hub or whatever. It's not like the whole point of these like G keys. But I'll just keep doing it the way that I'm doing it and complain that my thumb hurts later. Seems like the true gamer way to do it. I do need to get one of those beer hats though, like I was talking to one of the guys about, so that I can actually drink fluids while I'm playing this game. Because it is one of those games where you like are busy. There's always something to do. The enemies respawn so fast, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. The enemies respawn so fast, and like if you're not always moving and killing stuff and whatever, like they could go bad for you pretty quick. That you play it for 2 hours and you're like, oh, I had 2 ounces of water. Oh, I just got a new pet. Which one is it? It was a 0.01% chance. Oh my God, look at this little guy. He looks so angry. Perfect for any barbarian. Little angry pink fish man. I think the dog is cuter, but we'll put on the fish man for a little bit since he's new. Only he had a little axe that he was carrying. I do like the pet system in this game. I like games where my pets loot for me. It'll be interesting to see like how much they develop the end game of this game. Because we're gonna need a reason to keep playing, right? Hey, what's up, Artwork? How are you doing, man? It's been a little bit. What's new? Welcome to Spirit Vale. This has been my recent time killer. Free demo out now on Steam. We want to stay away from that. Although I think Mage would be pretty sick because I get to cast all those big powerful spells. But at the end of the day, I mean, Cyclone just kind of works on everything, right? Like, I don't have to think about like, oh, I should use lightning on these guys. Work takes all your time. Boo. If only we could all just be independently wealthy. Wouldn't that be nice? I honestly think I'd be a little bored though. Honestly. What type of work do you do? I don't need like specifics. Don't be like, I work at the Starbucks on 32nd and Main in Seattle. I'm still of the mind that like being vague on the internet's probably the best course. But again, I think I'm just kind of old school. Even saying old school like shows you how old you are. 20-year-olds hear somebody call themselves old school and they're like, what the fuck? Old school. I will be playing this tomorrow too. So if you have any, well, I'll be playing something tomorrow, I guess. I don't know if I'll be playing this for sure, but I'd be down to play it tomorrow if people wanted to watch. I might check out some demos though too, depending on how viewership is, because this game hasn't really been super awesome for viewership, unfortunately. I think it just needs to get more traction before it can have more viewers, right? Like, people don't even know to look for a stream of people playing this because they don't know that the game exists. Oh, okay, gotcha. We've done a little construction in my day. It sucks. Ooh, what is this? An Essence of Chaos. I should probably start using those, especially for like my best in slot pieces. Because those let me like reroll stats on things and... Yeah, construction, not my cup of tea. You can make good money doing construction though. But I've done some tile work in the past. I've done some drywall work in the past. It sucks. Drywall's the worst. Makes everything dusty. Makes your lungs hurt and like gets everywhere. You feel disgusting. Skin gets all dry. It's really the worst. And tile is just like, you know, people say things like, well, it's not set in stone. Well, tile is set in stone. That's like the whole point of it. So the pressure of being like, this has to be perfect because I'm setting this in stone sucks. Ooh. I don't know what happened there. Too many guys on me or something. Too many debuffs. It's all right. Let's see if we got the perfect pair of power shoes yet. We got one. No. Agility, move speed, probably good, but I think I can get rid of most of these too. Let's just clear out our bags quick so that we don't have to do it later. There's a gas leak today, so you had to go inside a mountain and help out. A mountain? What is that? What do these all do? Bastion relic. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get rid of the materials that I'm not using here. I'm keeping the coral. Just make sure that I have plenty of room. Somehow I still have 1,800 pounds of stuff on me. This is a big chunk of that. Oh, that's 1,000 of it. Okay. All right. Back to the depths. Oh, mountain. Inside a mountain. I was like, I didn't know if that's what you're trying to say or if there was like a type of suit or something, you know, where dwarves live. I thought surely he couldn't be talking about an actual mountain with construction related stuff, but I was wrong. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. You know, the mines of Moria, there was a gas leak down there. We had to, the canary died. It died. We had to get in there and fix it. You guys don't still use canaries, do you? I feel like PETA would have something to say about that. No, not actual canaries anymore. Okay. Well, that's good. Probably a pretty serious situation, though. I'm not trying to, like, make light of it. I can imagine that something like that could get super bad super quick. I've heard there's like caves and stuff that that people will be like exploring or whatever, and then there'll be like a pocket of gas in there. Can't see it, can't smell it, don't know it's there. All of a sudden it's like, you know, more dense or less dense than oxygen, so then you're like suffocating and you don't even realize it. Hey, nice. Cool. What level are you up to? Is it Abigail? Oh, nice. Cool. Well, if you need any like advice or anything, let me know. I'm playing a warrior too, so I could, well, I mean, warrior evolves into berserker for right now. I think there's only one of the classes per character. You're playing warrior, right? Not knight. I think there's only one advanced class per character right now. Nice. Very nice. Once you get up to like, let's say, I don't know, maybe like 15 or something like that, I can probably power level you a little bit. Get you some XP. Those beginning levels go pretty quick though. They're pretty solid. Yeah, warrior. Nice. I recommend just going straight to whirlwind. You can also like respec your points at any time, but like you'll be able to just solo pretty much anything if you get your, once you get to your whirlwind to level 10. Like you'll be able to kill stuff that's way higher level than you just because you have that maxed out. And then put all your points in strength. Can be a little rough out there till you start getting some mana or some life leech, but you'll get there. Just like gives you a little bit more of a base so that we can go into a higher level area without you just getting like instantly one shot. And then you can put on like a set of like the Pioneer gear and a set of like the Pioneer runes and stuff like that. Or artifacts, I should say. I try to use like the right verbiage for each thing, but things can explode, yeah. For sure, for sure. Yeah, that's why I wanted to say I wasn't trying to like make light of it. Scary stuff for sure. I saw a video the other day of like a natural gas truck that just like blew up while it was driving. Like that sort of stuff terrifies me. I don't know if I like actually have to be afraid of that or not, but like somebody caught it like on their ring cam. It was just like a natural gas, like, you know, tanker truck or whatever. And then it's just driving and then it just explodes and like takes out everything in the area. I'm playing in North America. I'm playing on Sun 5 right now. I suppose that's actually a good thing to mention. I should put that in my title too, because I don't know if we can play cross region. N-A or N-A farming. There we go. Not N-A. But I can also, oh, you are on EU? Here, let me see if I can, I don't even know if I can go into the EU servers. Like, I don't know if it has my character or not. EU. Oh, I can. Let's see how laggy it is. I don't want to be on star 1 for sure, because that's like the mass. I usually go to whatever has the least amount of people on it. Especially if I'm like farming, I want to, you know, I want to have a lot of monsters to kill. And like Sun 1 and Star 1 and whatever usually have tons and tons of people. So I'm on Star 7. Star 69. That's what you used to type into your phone to call somebody back who called you before caller ID existed. Yeah, I can probably like just give you some like starter gear too, actually. I need to farm some stuff in the swamp and some stuff in... I need to kill creepers. I can't remember which zone they're in. I think they're in one of the dungeons. So those are like level 40 areas, but as long as you stay close enough to me that anything that gets close to you dies to my axes, we're good. Because when we go through that area, everything is just going to die in one hit. Well, I'm glad you got that stuff taken care of, artwork. Might be a good time to just decompress a little bit. What have you been playing lately? Oh, Crimson Desert. Nice. I'm a little afraid to get into that one just because, like, I feel like I would get super lost in it. I mean, I know some people have put a lot of time into that. like some of my non-gamer gamer friends, you know, like the ones that play like gun and ball games, picked that up and they seem to really like it. But they've put a lot of time into it, which I guess is a good thing, right? Like, I think it's these sharks. I think these sharks do like some sort of ability that just tears me up. I don't know if it's like a bleed or something or what, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, the exploring would be a lot. I'm not trying to play anything right now that I want to put like 300 hours into, because with summer vacation and my kids being home and whatever, like I'm definitely not the parent that is like, all right, you kids watch this movie on repeat. I'm going to go and play video games. Dad's got to do dailies, so get out of here. I'm not that type of parent. So I don't know how to get. I'm very confused about this map. Yeah, I'll help you in just a minute here, Abigail. Let me get back up to this guy who I can spend my coral at, and then we'll figure something out. Figure out where we're gonna go. I can just help you go get some basic equipment really fast too, because there's like a set of artifacts that's really, really good for basically like every level until you get to maybe like 90 when you really start min-maxing your gear. And that's right off the main city. It's just like gear that gives you health and mana on kill, which is super powerful. It doesn't give you a percentage though. Like once you get higher level, you want percentage based stuff so that it scales with the damage that you do. Oh, all right, and we're dead. See, I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm like getting stunned or something or what. But something down here is wrecking my day. Some more patches and it's going to be gold. Well, I heard that even now it's way better than it was at launch. Again, I haven't played it, so I'm not a good... not a good person to get the information from. Oh, this isn't the right direction. Nope. Unbalanced, some bosses did an insane amount of damage. Isn't it like the type of thing too where like everything is in a static location? So if you know like where a good sword is like hidden or something like that, you can just go there and then get like the best items at lower levels or something along those lines? Or am I way off? I think Elden Ring was that way too. Hold on a second. Got a little tiny... oh, never mind. That's my pet. All right. We want power shoes. Man, 150 each. I need 4 more coral to be able to buy another one. It's pretty cool. Each of the areas has a guy like this. So if you're target farming something, all of the guys are going to drop the like the item for that zone, and then you can take that, and then you can at least like guarantee that you'll get some of the items that you want. What is this? Agility, vitality, dexterity, vitality, vitality, agility, agility, agility. Okay, we have 1 strength, 1. On the thing that gives me strength. Unbelievable. Luck. I really want strength. That's my best one so far. I also wish there was a set bonus for these too. Right, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I would definitely like explore it on my own. All right, let's dismantle all this. Still don't have enough to get another one. That's all right though. All right, I'm in town on star 7. If you want to come and meet me here. Time device. Ooh, this is the goblin that I need to kill. The Goblin King. To get that crown that I want. All right, level 12 warrior. Let's go this way first. Or wait. This way first. We'll get you a set of these life on kill artifacts. You got to go to these stones every time you come to one of these areas too. And click on them, and then you'll be able to teleport here. Oh, come back towards this little town. Yeah. You want to click on these stones, and then that's how you teleport around. Anything on the map that has a grayed out stone means that that's an area that you can teleport to. Some areas like this windy desert doesn't have one of those, so it doesn't have a teleport stone. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take my pet off for now so that my pet doesn't loot anything. What do I have? Fish pet. What do I? There we go. And let me change. Even share each take. There we go. Public on party search off. I don't want other people coming in. All right. So you're just looking for I think they'll be green. They're like artifacts. Where'd you go? Come on out here. They'll be green colored. Here, hold on one second. Let me give you one of these too. Pet. What do I like the least? I think I like the minion pet. This one the least. How do I? Oh, V to remove from wardrobe. Okay. Normally, yeah, this is what you want to pick up. These things right here. Normally, it would take you a long time because they're 0.01 drop rate for pets, but I'm just going to give you one right away. There you go. You can add that to your, go into your inventory, come over to cosmetics, use it, and then go into your cosmetics and go to pets and then activate it. And then you should have a little guy following you around. And then that will auto loot for you. There you go. Perfect. All right, let's kill some stuff. Nope, it doesn't give any damage bonus. It just loots for you, so you don't have to loot. Just try to stay close to me, or as close to me as you can. And then loot all of these green beams, because that's the artifact set you want. You basically want to have like just one that gives you 3 strength in each spot. You're going to get some other stuff too from those green beams, but that's stuff that you'll want for later anyway. Once we get you 1 piece of each that gives you 3 strength, then we'll go from there. I don't think any of the rest of the gear in here is anything that you really need to care about, so I wouldn't worry about that. Just worry about getting all the artifacts. Oh shoot, I missed artwork leaving. Sorry, dude. Have a good day if you're still here. Thanks for stopping in the chat. I definitely appreciate it when my followers stop in and hang out and catch up and that sort of thing. I really like that a lot. Like pretty much my favorite thing about being on Twitch so far. If you just stand next to it and hit V, it'll pick it up for you too. Here's another gem right here. I still actually put this gear set in particular on, especially when I'm killing low level stuff like I am right now, because I don't do enough damage to these things. They don't have enough hit points to allow me to really siphon back enough mana to be worth my time, essentially. Ooh, it's like that. Pink are like the rare things. Can I not? Can't get through here? Yeah, that's annoying. I mean, I could get through there, but you won't be able to. Just keep coming, dodge roll if you get aggro. And then once we get done in this area, we'll I don't know if you're dying or not. Once we get done with this area, all right, I need to put on this other stuff. We'll go, not vampiric. That's not what I wanted. Bloodbind. All right, sorry. So now every time I kill something, I'll at least get more mana back. Do I have another piece of that? Yeah, Bloodbind Jewel. There we go. Let me know when you have a piece for each slot that gives you 3 strength, or at least 2 strength, I should say. Oh, it's not letting you pick some stuff up. EXP. Even share. Each take. All right. Let's do even share, and then I can just give some back to you if I need to. Oops, I think I lost you. There you are. I'll put my pet back on for now. I haven't really done a ton of parties, so I'm still kind of like winging it here, right? All right, my pet is going to loot stuff now too, and then I'll just trade you stuff. once we loot a little bit more. Really, you don't have to worry about like getting all strength gear until you get a little bit higher level. Like once you're capped in strength, then you want all of your gear to have strength on it. But like obviously you're going to want some hit points and you're going to want some, you know, stuff like that. You're going to want enough luck in order to get you capped on your crit. So when you have an uneven share, what it does is it just like doles it out like group loot in World of Warcraft or whatever. It just like gives me one and then you one and then me one and then you one and then me one and then you one. So it doesn't matter who actually picks up the piece of gear. It still splits it. I thought I could put it on like free for all, but apparently not. But yeah, all these guys have a chance to drop a card or different cards. Every mob in the game drops a different type of card. And if you hover over them and hit F, it'll tell you what the card does. And you install those cards into your gear. Like that one that I just moused over gives plus 5% holy damage. And there's a couple cards that I need to farm out that I didn't know existed. I know it's a big ask for right now, but just try to stay close. Try not to leave too much stuff up behind me. But at this point, if you've been maxing out your whirlwind, actually your whirlwind should be maxed out at this point, you could probably kill these things. Yeah, you do a decent amount of damage. You're already 20, so we haven't even gotten to the area where you're actually going to get really good XP yet. There you go. You just got to watch out for these big guys because the big guys will do more damage. And then once you get all of these pieces of artifact gear on or whatever, all these artifacts that we're farming right now, when you kill stuff, it'll basically like fully heal you. So you'll just want to like hit some little guys and then make sure you're also maxing out your strength. Put all your points into strength too. Let me see if any of these artifacts that I got are good. Let's see. Vite, 2 strength, 1% HP. That's not bad. You want 2% attack and 2% HP. So like this one's really good. Because again, percentages are the way. This one's luck. No, we don't want magic attack. 1% HP. Give you these two. And then just let me know when you get a full set of them. Because once you get a full set of them, we can go to the next area. This one's really good. Oh, this one has 2 strength and 2 attack too. 2 strength and 1. So there's those 3. do you have one of these that's good? One of the ones with the tooth on it? If so, we can go to the next area. You have a strength one for that one? Perfect. All right. Let's go back this way then. Because the area that I want to go to is actually right off of this area, which is crazy. Just kind of a good coincidence. Still kill everything on the way there, though. I wish there was a follow command. There you go. Little jump and stomp action. Axe Quicken is really good too. You're going to want to get that maxed out because that's going to give you 20% of the crit that you'll need to get to max crit. My only deal is with me power leveling people is if the thing that I'm looking for drops, you gotta hand it over. So I'm farming, I want to farm 2 of these cards from a mob called a Creeper. We're gonna go in here. Let me go in here first and clear out the area. Make sure there's nothing around. All right, you can come in. I don't even know what a Creeper is, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's from this area or it's a horror. Come, follow me close now. You got to stick to me tight in this area because this stuff will just one-shot you. I need a Creeper card. Oh, boss is dead, so that's good. It might be back in this next area. Let me go through and clear it out for you. It might be in this area. That's a spider. I don't know what a creeper is. Is it these things? Oh, that's a lurker. Stay close to me. I'm going to get you the crystal here so that if you do die, you can come back. I feel like it's got to be this area. Because it said that they dropped spider webs too. Did you just level like 2 times back to back there? Oh, here they are. It's these red things. Okay, yeah, this is what I want. So these things drop a card that gives me 10% crit on my weapon. So someday you will probably also want these things, but all right, just like stay in my AoE as we walk because the respawns here are crazy. And then our pets will run out and gather for us. And we're looking for creeper cards. Oh good, this boss is dead too. These little gravestones are put down when you kill a boss in an area. Got a spider card, I think. Not what I'm looking for. I don't know how these little shops work either, but I kind of wish I did. Oh yeah, you can click on this crystal over here. So then you'll have the teleport back. Wonder if there's anything else that's good for you here. Let's check the Craftsman. Shady sunglasses. Those look kind of cool. Some people use the skull pendant, but that's a different build, I think. The Ashwalkers, chest, legs, and boots are pretty good too. So that'll be something that you could save. Get a good set of that armor. A lot of people use that for basically like every class until they get to a certain level. When our inventories are full, we'll I'll go back and I'll clear out whatever we have. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I lost you. All right, let's keep rolling. We're just gonna keep clearing out this place. Hey, what's up, Lunar? Reminds me of Lunar Silver Star Story. But I think it was just called Lunar for Sega CD. That's what I played it on first. Classic RPG. How are you doing, man? Welcome in. We're just doing a little farming, a little bit of leveling. Getting Abigail loaded up here. But you're welcome to join us too. Basically, you're gonna die. So like naturally, because you're so low level. So if you die, I'll just meet you back at the stone. You're leveling your first character too? Nice. What level are you? I actually usually play on NA, but I jumped over to EU because that's where Abigail was. You should have a heal too. Well, actually, maybe not. Never mind. Forget that I said that. You might not. Oh, 77. Okay. So what I'm doing right now isn't really applicable for you. But when I get to an area that I'm grinding out something a little bit higher level, I would love to get you in the game if you'd like. I'm farming out some creeper cards for that weapon crit. But I mean, I have different things that I could farm out at all kinds of different levels. And honestly, at 70, you could probably come just about anywhere in the game. You just got to stay close. You're doing Forgotten Depth. Nice. Oh no, Abigail. Oh, is that the first one? Nope, that's a lurker card. Damn it. All right, I'll come pick you up quick. Because one of them is Whirlwind and one of them is Cyclone. So Cyclone is a Berserker ability and Whirlwind is a warrior ability. So this is like my lazy farming method. This is what I do when I'm just trying to like just kill stuff as fast as possible. Because I can just hold down 4 and 5 and then it'll do 1 and then the cooldown starts and then it does the other one because the other one's on cooldown. And then it'll do the other one, and then it just keeps going back and forth, you know what I mean? So Cyclone actually, like, sucks in enemies, too. If I was trying to do max damage, I would stun first, and then I would do Cyclone. And then you'll see me hitting for a lot higher numbers. Remember, don't worry about loot. Just worry about XP. Because even the Ashenvale set is like okay for you for now, but not the best. You need the Bat Boss card for the MP Siphon? Yeah, I just farmed out the other one. So like I don't know what class you are, but for Barbarian or Berserker or whatever, the other one works just fine. There's one that gives you 3% MP siphon like the boss one, but it also gives you 50% less MP. But as a berserker, I don't need a lot of MP. I just need like enough to cast the next spell. So that's enough MP siphon for me. Ooh, a fresh slab. That's for summoning this boss. You know how autocast works on Shinobi? I don't. I'm sorry. I know that there's like gems and like cards and stuff that you get that will autocast on hit certain spells, but I don't know how that works. I've only been playing this for a couple weeks. I started like not this last weekend, but the weekend before that. So not even 2 full weeks yet. But I've learned a good amount. The crafting, or not the crafting, but like the build system in this game is really cool. I like it a lot. I like that there's a ton of different gear that you can get. I like that there's different skills that you can use. I like that there's different artifacts, and then you can put different gems and everything and different cards and everything, and it's just kind of a cool system. It feels good. Like, it feels fun to play. I will say that I'm a little disappointed that it seems like once you get to a certain level, which if you're 77, you're probably at about that point where it starts getting like harder because you're moving into a more difficult area, but you haven't really gotten like, you probably haven't optimized your gear yet. And like, I hit that wall at probably about 80 with the Berserker, where I was like, okay, what the hell? Like, none of the new gear in this new zone is better for me than what I'm currently wearing, but the mobs are getting more difficult to kill. And when you start to get to that point, you need to like look at the gear that's good for you and figure out how to refine it so that you can kind of maximize your output. So whether that means getting enough luck so that you can cap your crit, so that you're critting every single attack, or whether that means like farming some cards or switching your stuff so that it's like percentage based instead of number based. For example, I had a bunch of things that gave me +2 attack. Well, when I switched on my gear over to +2% attack instead of +2 attack, it was a crazy damage boost. Like crazy. You just need to fix your MP. Gotcha. The bosses on maps spawn every 60 to 90 minutes after they were previously killed, or you can farm out the boss spawner items to get them to spawn. What does the Shinobi spawn off of? Or not spawn off of, but like level off of? Sorry, bud. Like what class? Is it like thief or? Yeah, I saw you just pop rogue. Gotcha. Dude, I can't wait until they add all the other classes. Because like, I actually really liked the summoner a lot, but as soon as I became a necromancer, I didn't really like it as much. I didn't like having just like all ground target stuff. I actually probably should try to do like a melee necromancer instead of doing a magic necromancer, because that's what I was doing a magic summoner, but I didn't like the magic necromancer, if that makes sense. But yeah, something as simple as like making sure that your crit is, why is my crit 1% too low? Oh, I know. Because I switched one of my artifacts out. Which I might be able to switch that back now. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's not why it's doing it. Strength. That was it, actually. Do you know where is good for me to level? You're level 77, you said? Are you mostly doing like physical attacks to do damage, or are you doing spells, or I don't know how the shinobi works. Oops, sorry, bud. You use venom? Is that a spell? Or is it like an attack, or it's based on attack plus magic? Okay. I don't know. So I don't know if this is going to work for you or not, but one of the things that I did to help kind of push me through that hump of like getting through harder content as I was leveling. Oh, come on. Sorry, dude. Is I got the cards that changed my attacks to a different element type. Let me see. Let me look at the map quick. Let me kill all this stuff so that he doesn't die as soon as he comes in. 77. I feel like I was kind of stuck for a little bit. I know I did the Sanctum of Light, which is like holy and dark. And then after I got done with Sanctum of Light, I got a bunch of those like Archangel cards and stuff that gave me bonus, or that changed my attacks to holy. And then when I went into this area with like the holy style attacks, holy does 25% more damage to poison. So I cleared that out. But also I used those holy relics or holy cards to clear out these areas, because this is all undead as I was leveling up. And then this is all normal, so your poison will do bonus damage to those guys. But I think at 77, I think I was doing the Sanctum of Light, to answer your question. And if you can't do Sanctum of Light yet, this area is pretty easy. This is all water, so if you can get something that changes your attacks to lightning. Oh, you got the endgame weapon. Gotcha. Hey, what's up, one? Onyx S, how are you doing, buddy? And how come that didn't pop up in my... That didn't pop up in my YouTube chat feed, which is weird. Otherwise, there's this area too. I did a little bit of farming there as well. Once you can get to like this area though, and then you can start going down here. I farmed here for a ton. And then I went to this fire area and farmed a ton there. I just put a water element in my weapon and it worked wonders. Sorry, dude. Yeah, that's super weird. My chat feed on YouTube isn't working. Can you see that in YouTube? Test. I don't know. It's grabbing it though and bringing it into the multi-chat, so that's good. I'm good, dude. Just chatting with some people about the game and stuff, and doing a little bit of farming, and kids are with some family, so they're good. One of my family members got a new dog, so they were super excited to go and hang out with the new puppy. And I was super excited to have some guilt-free gaming time. Yeah, I guess the short answer is I'm not really sure. Just whatever you can kill fast and efficiently. That's what I would say. Whatever you can, the highest level mobs that you can kill very efficiently. I feel like every class is probably different in regards to the best area to level, just depending on like what spells you do or what your spec is or what cards you can do. If you can put the cards in your weapon to change whatever damage you're doing, then hell yeah. Follow my path. Like I went back and I farmed like some of those water damage things and like the fire damage ones and whatever, and I will most definitely, when I play again, be spending time in like the cave zone or whatever to farm the petal guys to make sure that I get a water weapon enchant or water card. And then once you have one, you're good, right? Because like after that, you just stay in or you just take it back out whenever you're moving on with your weapon. I'm tempted to make a tank though, because tank looks pretty fun. Like for the tanks, they just get like ultimate survivability, and then they just like ride around in a circle, aggroing everything and taunting everything. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, that's like they aggro everything and then they just taunt everything and then they just stand in one spot and then like let the DPS kill it all. Seems like a pretty sweet setup. Also, I've seen like some high level tanks just like soloing crazy amounts of content. What is this? There's like a snake that will not leave you alone. Once we get back over to this crystal over here, let's go to town really quick because I need to pee. For those of you that are new to the channel too, I'm still super new to streaming. I just kind of started like about a month or two ago with the game Forever going into early access, and I don't know, I was just like playing it and streaming, and a bunch of people came in and we were all kind of chatting and having fun and whatever, and really enjoyed it. So hey, thank you so much, man. Thanks for tuning in. And then I just kind of like started leaning into it a little bit more, and I don't know, things were going good. And over the summer it's going to be slow, obviously, because like I said, the kids are at home and I work nights and weekends. So it's kind of like, I just kind of don't have time. During the daytime, I'm spending time with the kids. And then at nighttime or whatever, I'm working or spending time with my wife or head back to town for a second. But one of the like themes to our channel is music, because I love the video game music. So my Be Right Back screens are just various games that I've enjoyed playing with various music from them. So let's jump over to one of those right now. And I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to go use the restroom and then we'll continue on from there. Let's go to the lands of Eternum, where they're not going to be there very much longer. I will be back in just a minute. All right. All righty. I even remembered to mute my mic that time. Sometimes I forget to mute my mic. All right, let's get back into this. Let me see if I've gotten any of these cards yet. It's a weapon card, and it's called... What did I say it was called? Creeper card? Oh, I've gotten one. Have you gotten any of these creeper cards? That's what we're trying to farm out here. Abigail. Thanks again for that follow, too. When people follow, I'm supposed to push this button, but I always forget to push it.
Welcome to Radio 101.1. Good luck, have fun.
You got a lurker card? All right, I don't need lurker cards. All right, let's head back. If you want to keep leveling, that is. If you're good, that's fine by me too. Also, Lunar, how have you been enjoying the game? Because I assume that you're pretty new to it too. So I'm just curious if like other people have been enjoying it as much as I have been, or if it's one of those things where I'm just like delusional. You like it much. Well, that's good. Awesome. Glad you're enjoying it. Have you only played Shinobi, or have you done a bunch of the classes? Because man, once they put all the other multi-classes in it, and it's like you can pick between a bunch of different classes, that's gonna be sick. I will be real excited about that. Because I feel like that's already the thing that makes the game cool, is like the build diversity and the class diversity and stuff like that. More classes, the better. Only Shinobi started 2 days ago, I guess 3. Right on. Man, you must be doing work. You're already in the 70s. Very cool. Yeah, you're definitely going to get to that hump where I don't know how your class works, if you're like built on attack speed or auto casting or whatever, or however it works, but like you're going to be at that point where you're going to want to start going through your gear and being like, okay, I need to make sure that whatever my main damage stat is, or if I'm trying to max out dex or whatever, you want that on every single piece of gear. You want to make sure you have enough crits so that you're at least 100% crit. You're going to want to go through, and anything that says whatever it is, like attack or whatever that may be, you're going to want to make sure that you have like percent to attack or percent to HP, or, you know, that type of stuff. Actually, a really good item for you to get for right now is the Drooping Bat, which is in the level 2 section of this area. If you don't have it yet, it's a headpiece. And like, it kind of sucks to lose whatever headpiece you're having. But now that I think about it, I grouped with a Shinobi the other day who is really, really good. Snakelet card. That's not what I want. I want the Creeper card. And that Drooping Bat gives the 3% siphon. It sucks because it takes one of your slots, but like until you can farm the card out, it's probably gonna be like one of your best options. I have one in my bank. You know what I'm talking about when I say Drooping Bat? That was actually what I used for a little bit. I'll show you quick. Go back to town for just a second. I guess you don't lose anything for dying, but it's from the Forgotten Depths level 2. and it's this right here. The Drooping Bat gives you 3 defense, 3 magic defense, and 3 to Siphon MP. And like, I only use 3 right now for Siphon MP. I just use that, I use the, what the hell is it? Oh, the Mana Burn card. So that's from the Eyeball Mage, the Eyeball Blue Mage. It's +3 to MP Siphon and minus 50% MP. And that drops in the Castle Library, which if you put a Holy Relic on your item, or a Holy card on your item, and then you also put plus to Holy or plus to Undead damage. So what I do is, like, if I'm going into an Undead area, I put this on my weapon, which gives me plus 10% damage, and then I put the Archangel card on there, which gives me plus 25% damage to Undead items. So I can put an Archangel and that on and do 35% extra damage. And I was just trashing that castle at like level 100. So I don't know how it works for you, but... Oh, yeah. Drooping Bat will be good for you for mana once you want to get rid of that other set that I got you. See, this is what the Drooping Bat looks like on a character. Like, once you get rid of that set that I got you before and you switch to like the Vampiric set, or you switch to like trinkets or whatever that give you health leech, once you switch to those, then you're gonna want to have the Drooping Bat on for sure. And like, obviously, like, once you get to that point, you probably want to farm out a strength 1. I don't know, actually you might be able to use these cobwebs that we're farming in here in that other area too. So some of the areas have similar loot drops, or they use the same like piece of whatever that drops. In this case, it's cobwebs. But I don't know, that one might be different. I don't really remember. But yeah, that might take care of your mana issues. Also, I do appreciate you coming and hanging out, bud. Like, just having people in the chat to talk to is like the key to success, to getting more people in the chat to start hanging out and talking. Because like I said before, nobody wants to like sit in here and just like watch me grind completely silently. That's just like, I don't know. Nobody would watch a Twitch video for that, really. Or a YouTube video or whatever. Anexus, what have you been playing, dude? One of those games you recommended to me? Most of the gear on this map is pretty not great for us, so unfortunate, but I definitely would get a whole set of that Ashbringer set. That's actually pretty solid. It's got some good stats for you. Crazy that you've gained 30 levels already. It's a little nuts. Uh-oh. Ooh, what was that? I just saw something pink. Oh shoot, I'm overweight. All right, I can't attack, so enjoy your death. That's how it works, is when you get overweight, you can't attack anymore. All right, let's see if I got any of these pieces that would be really good for you. Vitality. We're just looking for strength, basically. We're looking for that. We're looking for 3 strength pieces. 3 strength, 8 move speed. That one's not that bad. I don't actually know what you want on your gear other than strength. I don't know what you can get on each piece of gear. That's another thing that I wish I could look at. Like, I wish I could see all the stats that are available to get on boots. Int, strength, magic defense, healing received. If I got like strength, defense percentage, that'd be good. Yeah, see, that's like 3% to, if it had like 3% to defense and 3% to magic defense, that would be solid. I don't really think that any of that's super great though, so we're just gonna trash all this stuff. Oh yeah, of all strength Ashwalkers, perfect. Perfect. Machine one and Corepunk, nice. I might do demos either later today or tomorrow. Another thing that's a good piece of information to have is I don't actually think I need these either because I already have enough of them. If I give you this and this, this and this, this and this, this and this. This is also for anybody else out there that's newer to the game and doesn't know what these are for. You get these little boxes in your inventory, and when you open them up, they give you relics, and you can trade in a set of those relics at your trainer. Come on over here. For tomes, and then you can use those tomes to augment your character. So in this case, take those 2 sets that I just gave you, Abigail, and get the Blood Price tome, and then get the Warpath tome. So you're going to come over here, you're going to click on this, select each one from your inventory, and then click craft, and then it'll make a tome for you. And then inside your inventory, I'm on the map, south. I don't know where you went. Oh, you went north, gotcha. Yeah, the Warrior Master's right here. And then in your inventory, you have a Grimoire section, and then you can put your Grimoires in there, and then that will give you some extra protections. If you're doing like the Cyclone build like I am, these are the only 2 that you need right now. And I don't really know if there's other Grimoires that we can get at some point. But yeah. And then every class has that too. So like Summoner and whatever, they all have different, you want the Blood Price one? So that just gives you extra Siphon HP when you're low health. And then you want Warpath, because we just do Whirlwind. Gives you protection when you're spinning and slows the enemies you're hitting. And then go into your Grimoire section and equip that. But yeah, I mean, eventually you just get a billion of these things, and because you can transfer stuff between characters, if you're farming like on a whatever, let's say you're farming on, I'm farming on my Berserker, and I decide I want to make a summoner or whatever, I can just pull them out of my bank. But they're these boxes of origins. And that's where you get those class specific stuff to make the tomes. Honestly, it's just a ton of weight in my inventory that I should get rid of. You can't craft them for some reason. Yeah, there might be a level restriction. It might be like a, you have to be a level whatever or something to use them. It might require level 50 warrior. I don't know. But keep those, put them in your bank. You'll be able to craft them later. So like with all those things, I just put them in my bank just in case I wanted to make something different. That's what all of these random relics are for. I hope that they add more tomes. I'm sure they will for like each different class too. And what I really hope, what I think would really be cool, is if you could get like different tomes from different classes. And then like, let's say I max out Berserker or whatever, and then I want to switch over to a different warrior class. It'd be cool if you could still use like some of your like Berserker tomes or something like that, so that you could kind of like multi-class. And oh, you have to place them in. Yeah, did you Abigail, did you come over here? You're right. Also, welcome in, man. You have to actually click on this right here and then select it while it's in your inventory, and then click on this one down here and then select it from your inventory, and then click on this one, so on and so forth. And then once you get all 4 of them in there, you click craft. Yeah. New mentor, how are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I don't know if there are Berserker ones or not, Lunar. No, it's okay. I didn't do that the first time either. You're not stupid, you just don't know. Don't worry, it's something that I'm trying to teach my kids too. One of my kids is always awful to a different one, and it's like, well, dude, you're almost 4 years older than them, so of course you know things that they don't know. You've been through more years of school than they have. It's kind of a little shit. There you go. Now you can get them equipped. Also, if anybody else wants to join us for the for just like farming some XP. Do I have 2 yet? Nope, I still only have 1 creeper card. And then if you guys ever want to take cards out of your weapons or whatever, you can talk to this person, and then you just pay like some money. It's pretty insignificant, honestly, for how much money you get in the game. Yes, Blood Price and Warpath. Normally a lurker, but I had to say something. Doing good. All right, good. Good. Feel free to lurk. Thank you. Lurkers are important. Can't talk to everybody, but if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Hope you're enjoying the game. And then make sure you equip them too. You go to your Grimoire section and then get them equipped. We need another lurker. I'm kind of getting to the point where like I'm fighting in areas that don't have one specific type of enemy. If everything that I was fighting was a fire enemy or whatever, I'd be perfectly happy just turning my weapon damage into water damage. And then I'd be perfectly happy turning my weapon damage into water damage, adding the bonus damage to water enemies, and then using that, but it's just not really working. Not really working anymore. And I don't think you can put 2 elemental weapons in your weapon, because when you put the second one in, it'll say, like, when you mouse over it, it'll say element holy, or it'll say like element water or whatever. But I don't think that works. I think it's just whatever one you put in most recently, that's what element it uses, which kind of sucks. It'd be cool if you could have multiple elements in your weapon. And I suppose you could argue that like you can dual wield and then you can put one in each, but then you're still like gimping your potential damage. So I'll just add the thing that gives crit damage, because that'll up my damage against everything, and then I can start farming some of the higher areas a little bit better too. Because when you have 100% crit, obviously the amount of damage that you do with your crits is also magnified, which is very important. It is nice to see some new faces in here. This game must be picking up a little bit of steam. Because man, I did like a couple streams last weekend where it was just like 0 new people came into the channel, and I was one of only 2 people streaming the game. I was like a little disheartened, because I was hoping that it would be like really good for new viewers. But again, I just think that maybe people just weren't looking for demos or whatever the case may be. But they did start the servers out before the demo days actually started, so maybe that kind of like, in a way, shot themselves in the foot. Or like, not necessarily shot themselves in the foot, but they like, if people aren't looking for demos, they started early. I guess it just kind of like spreads out the levels of all the people that are playing. I'm guessing you're still using your like starter axe too. We could go and get you the whirlwind axe. I might even have one in my bank, honestly. But I do think, in a large way, I'm cheapening your experience on the game. So keep that in mind, right? Like, you've gotten a half a day's worth of XP in like an hour or something. And you haven't gotten to go through all the different maps and look at all the different loot and get all the excitement of all the different upgrades and all that type of stuff, so. Don't, I don't know. Don't take this as like the actual experience of the game, right? Unless you happen to have a friend that gets to get started before you. One of the things they did that was really cool that I hope that they do again is they had like a race, like the top 3 of each class to get to max level. I thought that was pretty sweet. And then they had like a leaderboard website where you could go on there and see like who the top people were and check out all the different top classes and whatever. And like, I do not have enough information to be able to do that very well. I mean, maybe when the game goes into early access, if they do that again, I could try to like rush to max level. I would have to get my wife to take my kids out of town or something though. for the weekend. If that was the case. Gotta keep clearing these red guys. Those are the ones that drop the card that I need. But realistically, killing everything is kind of important because I think there's a maximum number of enemies that can be on a map. So I need to just keep killing everything so that respawns pop in as more of those lurker guys. Uh-oh. Oh, that was another purple thing. Can you check your cards quick and see if you have any, is your inventory full? See if you have any creeper cards. He just jumped back to town, so. If you're out gathering too, and you're not like, you don't really care about the drops that you're getting or whatever, or you just don't want to go back to town, you can just stop at your craftsman guy and just click dismantle all, then make sure you do your artifacts too, and then it'll turn everything into like the cobwebs that drop here, and then you can use that to craft whatever else you're looking for. And that has come in handy a lot because one, you'll have a bunch of materials if you play with any alts. So when you want to get a certain item or whatever for a build that you're doing, you can just go craft like 100 of them and then, or maybe craft them like 20 at a time or whatever. Lurker and a bat, no problem. I'll just wait here by the crystal till you get back. Ooh, here's a big pack of lurkers. Nope. Oh, what's this card? Spider toxin card. I don't want that. Here, let's grab you something quick from town, actually. I'm sure that I have an extra one of these whirlwind axes. Yeah, this one right here. Oops. And I'll give you one of these. Because you'll probably want to dual wield. At least for now. So you become a berserker. There you go. That should up your DPS by about, I don't know, 12 times, whatever your current damage is. Someday you'll have to figure out where to farm all these things, but when you're playing through and you're going to each zone by zone, remember you can mouse over stuff and hit F, see like what they drop as far as what cards they drop, what gems they drop. Let me know when you get back. But honestly, you should be able to easily kill this stuff now with just your whirlwind ability. And those axes. Especially if you put all your points in strength. Yep. All right, let's keep rolling here. Make sure you have your Quicken Axe on for your extra crit. I don't think we necessarily have to be like right next to each other either to get XP and stuff, but come on, creeper card. If we were closer in level, we would actually get bonus XP and bonus drop chance. Not sure how close we have to be in level for that, but basically, when you're leveling up in this game, it's worth being in a group. Some card just dropped. I don't know if it was a lurker though. Or I mean a creeper card. And I think you got it. Oh, you put it into Vitality? You have to go back to the main city and then talk to the girl with the hourglass. And then choose like reset, and then choose reset attributes. Because with that full set of artifacts that I told you to get, you will have enough health regen that basically you'll kill stuff fast enough that you won't die. Like your life might go down, and if you kill a group of enemies and you leave like the big one left, just go right into the next group of enemies. Because it might take you a few spins to kill the big mob in the group. Oh, it's another slab of meat. Wonder what this guy drops, because I have a bunch of these slabs of meat to kill him. I just honestly don't even know if I can kill him yet. There's a gem. Yeah, now try come and spin and see if you can kill stuff. Your gear's kind of like hodgepodgey right now, but obviously if you're leveling appropriately and like going to every zone, you would have like a helmet and a eyepiece and a whatever. You're getting it. You can look up all the different places that different cards drop and stuff too. And farm out some cards that are good for you. I think the other area that we were in, the horror guys, drop good cards. I want to say those ones give you... Is it this one? Yeah, they give you crit damage by 10% for your head, back, and face items. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I think I just killed him. I just opened up my inventory and I'm pretty sure he just like exploded next to me. Oh, boss is up. What does this guy drop? He drops Snake Pet. He drops an evasion gem. He drops the Echo Gem. What's his card? Multi-strike 50%. Yeah, I don't know if this guy would kill me or not. Let's see. Yeah, this is like what? Oh, that guy's only 115. But he's a tank. So he might be able to just like tank the damage where I couldn't. I don't know though. I'll have to summon him at some point with my slabs of meat that I have and see if I can kill him. Because I really don't know. 2.5 whirlwinds, that's not too bad. Considering that I don't think you really have anything else, like you don't have a decent back piece yet, you don't have a decent face mask or helm or trinkets or whatever. Probably using like gold rings or something that you picked up like forever ago. Getting yourself to crit max is like the first step in like making your damage really good. So getting gear with crit on it so that you can oh, that was close. Getting gear with crit on it so that you can up your crit to the point. Ah, crap. I don't know if you like DC'd or something, or if you're just typing. Maybe alt tabbed type. Oh, he summoned him again, but he summoned him over here. I think he just doesn't want me to like try to steal the kill or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I want to say if you go to the Windy Desert North, you can farm like this headdress that I have on, which is pretty good because it gives 2 crit per refine, and then, I'm sorry, yeah, 2 crit per refine and 1 crit damage. So that gives me a bunch of crit where I get a good chunk of crit from. And there's like, can't remember what else you get from there, but that's a good spot to get some gear. Realistically, like everywhere on the map is like a good place to get gear. There's good gear everywhere. I don't know, like it just depends on what you want in each slot, right? Like if you want to get crit in your gear and have life leech in your artifacts, you can do that. If you want to have life leech in your artifacts and or like life leech in your gear and accessories or whatever, or in your cards and whatever else and wherever else, like it all just comes down to, do you have enough crit for your build to work? Do you have enough life leech for your build to work? Do you have enough mana leech for your build to work? You know what I mean? Let me know when you're ready to teleport back and I can go back over there too. What was that? I'm coming back over there. I'll come pick you up. You just need a little bit more survivability, then it'll be good. If we could get this damn card, we could move on to like the next area. I'll check my inventory again in a second here once we're over in this corner and make sure that I didn't pick one up. Like sometimes I just don't notice them. Dude, the respawns are so crazy in this game. Nope, still only have the one. That's all good. Make sure to keep checking your inventory for that creeper card, because if you get one, then we can move on to a new area. This one's going to start being not so good XP for you, or not as good of XP for you, now that you're like appropriate level for this area. Oh, there's another stake. I feel like the drop rate of these seems high. It's still 0.01, but it's crazy. The drop of the cards is 0.5 or 0.5, and the drop of the stakes is 0.1. And I've seen like a dozen of those stakes drop. I guess those drop from everything, so that makes a big difference. Three lurkers. Boo. Once you figure out like how the drops work in this game, every zone is kind of like the same but different, if you will. They use the same formula. Uh-oh. It's funny, like every time you get low on health, you're just like, all right, just got to stay next to him until I level again. All right, back to full health. All right, keep going. Switch back. Yeah, this dude's just farming these things over and over again. I don't know what he's trying to get off of them, but there are like special items that drop from bosses too. Probably the serpent ring and the totem mask. Multi-strike, wasn't that for Shinobi? I think. Shinobi wants multi-strike. I don't really know the builds well enough yet, or the classes, to know really what everybody wants, but it also just depends on what type of build you're doing. %10 crit damage is pretty good for a back, and 5 luck. It's not bad. Come on, lurker card. Or creeper card. Gotta make sure I keep watching behind me too, so that I'm not like dropping them on the ground. Sometimes I clear the stuff so fast that like I don't even realize that my pet doesn't have time to loot. That little gem thing. That's not what I want. Orb. I've been farming the cyclone gem like crazy too. Still can't get that to drop either. Oh, it's so annoying. So that's just a straight up percentage damage increase. I want to say, I don't know exactly how it works either, but I don't know how everything is factored in, but like if you're doing math, I don't know if it's like, if it calculates attack damage first and multiplies it by that percentage, and then it takes the next percentage. And so like if you have multipliers on multipliers, then you end up getting with crazy high numbers, right? What's this one? Damn it. What's this one? All right, we just got 2 more cards. Is either of those it? I think one of them was a spider card. And I also think you got them both. You got another lurker card? Damn it. Come on. Lurkers are great on Twitch. And YouTube. Do me a favor and go into your inventory, into your consumable tab, and click on one of those slabs of meat. Oh, shoot. He's dead. All right, just a second. Wait until you come back. I'm just curious if I can kill the boss or not. Oh, okay, you're overweight. Gotcha. Okay, okay. All right. One out of those two games that you said you've been playing, which one do you like better so far? Maybe I'll do demos tomorrow. Because I should be able to stream tomorrow as well. One of our family friends has a couple kids and they want my kids to come over and hang out with them tomorrow. And I was like, perfect. I get to do 2 streams in 1 week. Hell yes. Oh, once you get back here, I'm going to have you use one of those slabs of meat that you have in your inventory. Oh, now I'm overweight, of course. Jesus, 1 second. Don't do it until I get back though, because it summons the boss. I really should be selling this stuff, honestly. Wonder if these sell for well. Sell for a lot. Not really. If these sell for well, if these sell well, I can do words. All right, let's go back over there. Any single player game recommendations? I recently finished Titanfall 2 and loved it. I mean, I've come over here and used that slab of meat in your consumable tab. Just so you know, we might just die too. I don't know how it's gonna work, but oh, I'm muted. Silenced. This is not good. Dude, the silence is so annoying. Silenced again. Silenced again. I think I can kill it eventually, but God, that's annoying. Oh. Can I please not be silenced? Oh, come on. All right, there's not really any point in doing Whirlwind because I just get silenced every other hit anyway, so. I just need to clear his like big waves of guys every time I need to. Come on, dude. Knock it off. All right, good to know. I can kill this guy. It's just really annoying. Come on. I need to like stay away from him when he does his like, yeah, get him. Hey, we did it. I don't know what we got. I don't know if you got anything. I didn't get anything cool though. All right, back to farming. So I've heard a lot of people talk about Crimson Desert, so that'd be like single player, right? Trying to think of what else I've been playing lately. I've been like in the mood to play a new Rim or another playthrough of RimWorld. That's been kind of like, yeah, I don't think anything dropped. I didn't see any like pink beams, so like it's still a low % drop rate. Like you might have gotten like the one of the backpacks or something that he drops, but no, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. This guy doesn't have anything that I would say that I need for my build, so not super worried about it. But yeah, other single player stuff. I liked the Windrose early access. That was pretty fun if you're into survival crafters. But yeah, I've been listening to the RimWorld soundtrack a lot lately, so I've been kind of like wanting to do another playthrough of that. I also nope, I hate survival games. All right, good to know. I'm pretty excited about the third chapter of the Final Fantasy remakes to come out. So that's coming out next spring, and I haven't played through any of those, so I would like to do like a whole playthrough of all of the remake games. Are you gonna hang back here and kill these guys, or do you want to come with me as I run around? Oh, almost jumped off to my death there. I'm pretty sure it would just teleport me back, but yeah, so I'm excited for the Final Fantasy remake games. I think they're coming out on PC right away too this time. They're not like coming out on PS4 or PS5 exclusively, which is nice. That's why I didn't play the other ones, because it was just like I didn't have a PS4 or a PS5. I'm a PC gamer. I play my games on the computer. I'm not going to buy a PS5 or PS6 or whatever just to play a game that I want that will come out on computer eventually. More action adventure type. Have you checked out Crimson Desert? Or is that not your style either? They're coming out with a new Witcher DLC too, Witcher 3 DLC, which is pretty crazy because that game came out like God knows how long ago. But they're coming out with a new Witcher 3 DLC to kind of tie everything into the new Witcher game that they're working on, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to think of like action adventure games that I have liked. I think Outward 2 just came out into like an early access state or something like that. That might be up your alley. What else? Yeah, I mean a long time ago. Like back in like PS2 or something like that. But same issue with God of War that I have with like some of the PlayStation games, right? Is I don't have that system. I guess they do come to PC eventually usually, but Crimson Desert or Outward 2 or the original Outward for that matter, or Kingdoms of Amalur. That was a pretty decent game, action adventure-y feeling. Yeah, I mean, I've heard really good things. I haven't personally played it because I just haven't had a lot of time to play games over the summer so far. Kingdoms of Amalur is actually a pretty old game, but it really good, really solid game. It'd probably be super cheap on Steam too. And if you're running an older PC, you definitely would be able to run it. Yeah, I haven't played the recent God of Wars. I haven't played the ones that are like Norse mythology. There's 2 of them, isn't there? And they're like making another one now about the mom or something. Mom of War. Yeah, I haven't played those ones. Dude, this card is so annoying. When I was farming out my Cyclone Gem, I was trying to farm out my Cyclone Gem a little bit the other day, and there was a guy that was farming in the area to get one of the cards from there. And he was talking about how annoying it is sometimes for the drop rate of stuff. Well, I just picked up another pink thing that might have went to you. I don't know if it was a gem or a card, but or a pet. Maybe it's a pet. Nope, it's not a pet. Could be a gem. Oh, I got 2 creeper cards. All right, we're done. Thank God. Get me out of this area. Let's see. What else do I need to farm? And where can I get you easily? I need to farm this forge area. I need to farm the Goblin War Camp. I need to farm the Turtle Nexus. I need to farm the Sunken Depths. I need to farm the swamp. but the swamp kind of sucks. Is it the Goblin Village that has the Goblin King boss? We can go to the Goblin Village. It would just take us a while to get there. Go see if the Goblin King is up or farm some goblin teeth. I would think that I should be able to kill that guy too. I honestly don't know though. Because that guy drops a crown that's really good. I don't know. We could try to get you to the area that I was just farming, the Sunken Depths. That's level 100. Can you teleport to like Sunny Meadows 2 or 1, or what's the furthest you can teleport over here? We just need to get you to the teleporter so that you can teleport back when you die. Because this one might be the next best place to go. Let's remove that. Sunny Meadows 2. All right, just give me this 1 second. I'm going to try to see what my DPS is on this guy. Why does it say I'm doing DPS to him? There we go. So if I do this... Oh, I don't have my queue up. Let's put these 2 cards in. I'm just curious what my damage goes up to. Oh wait, I'm like missing something, aren't I? I was gonna say my DPS seems low. Vampiric Jewel. I have all my vampiric stuff on. All right. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's definitely like a good, like, probably like 5 to 10k DPS boost with the new stuff. All right, you're at Sunny Meadow 2. We are going over here to Lakefield. Then we'll keep going from there. If anybody else wants to jump in too, please, by all means, I'm happy to share my experience with you. We might as well get these teleporters on your way through. Because like at some point you're going to want to come through and like look at like all the drops in these areas and see if there's stuff that you want or need or whatever. You can click this. Then talk to this dude over here by the boat dock. Board the ship. And then come into this town over here. Then you can click on this crystal thing. Then come back over here. And then now we're going to talk to the guy next to the bigger boat. This one over here. Then he'll take us over to the island. This one turtle right here is waiting to just punch you right in the head so that you can't click on the crystal. Don't worry. I got him. Here, you're going to want to stay pretty close to me again, because these things are going to kill you very fast. All right, keep going this way. You go around this corner. Also, by all means, if you feel like you want to go out on your own, you can do that too. Don't feel like you have to get power leveled. Try to stay close. Come follow me around this corner, and then we can you can click the crystal right here. Oh no! He's gonna die! No! Oh. Alright, we were close. We just need to get you to this crystal so that you can teleport back here. Start from here again. I probably could have popped my stun there too. That was my fault. I'm throwing this one for you. Of course, there's like a wall there behind that stuff. There you go. Perfect. Now you can teleport back here whenever. So now we're good. If you die, we'll just come back to this area and... I feel like the XP here should be insane though. I can't see your bar, but... everything kills you in one hit. I wonder if I'm seeing like, I'm not seeing things when they're actually happening. And yeah, I'm not surprised that everything kills you here in one hit, honestly. But I wonder if there's like a little bit of like a lag between when I'm seeing you get hit and when you're dying. Oh yeah. Yeah, this might not work. I guess we could go farm goblin teeth instead. What's the furthest this direction you can go? Because we need to get up to the goblin village. I was just hoping that you would get like crazy XP in this area. Yeah, that'll definitely kill you if you walk into that. All right, well, we can go that way. Let's go back to town and we'll just like hoof it that way. Go to Sunny Meadows 1. All right, stick with me. This will be much more level appropriate. And if anybody else that's lower level wants to come along on this journey, by all means, just go ahead and ask. And even if you are playing on NA, you can play on EU too. Normally I play on NA, but since Abigail was playing on EU, I thought I'd hop over here and help dish out some XP. At the very least, you got some teleporters to go that other direction, so it's not a total loss. Let's grab this teleporter over here. Also, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I know it's a new game. I know there's some complexities to it. I most definitely was struggling. Like from 80 to like 100 was a pretty big struggle for me. But I just kind of had to like look at all my cards and farm out gear that actually like had the right stuff on it. Because I had a bunch of stuff that added vitality or added luck or whatever. And it just wasn't as good for me in the end. Maxing out my my strength and then getting all stuff with strength on it increased my damage by a large margin. I'm not sure if these guys will like do a ton of damage to you right now. One of these cards gives you the card that gives you bonus damage to fire enemies. Oop, we're going up here. This is also where I got the little wolf pet. Seems like you're doing decent damage to these guys. You're only 34 though. So we're still in a lower level area than we were previously in that dungeon that we were in. Goblin Field, so now we're like maybe slightly higher than the dungeon that we were clearing for those cards. Get you this summon spot. This is also where you get the little goblin pet that I gave you. All right, now we need to go to the Goblin Village. I think we can get there without going through the Goblin Cave. Which would be good. The Goblin Cave is where you get the, what's it called? The vampiric set that I use. But you'd probably be better off just getting some like trinkets or accessories or whatever that give you bonus to leech. and farm out some cards. And then you can get the big crit set. Alright, this is where we want to be. Alright, we need to farm. If you get any of the goblin gold teeth from these guys, that's what I'm farming here. This is a really good helmet that these guys drop. Or that the Goblin King drops. But we can only summon the king if we have the teeth. He's actually up right now, but... keep coming this way. We'll get to the teleporter and then circle back and see if I can kill this Goblin King or not. I just have to be able to survive whatever attacks he does or stuns he does or whatever. Excuse me. Oh no, did you die right next to this thing? Oh no, there you are. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and see if I can kill this Goblin King. You can see on the map where the boss is. I'm stunned. That's not good. Yeah, whatever that ability is no good for me. Uh-oh. I'm in focus mode. If he stuns me at the wrong time and all those other guys are up, that's gonna be not good. Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing my 3 ability because I'm not stunning him. Watch this guy drop the gold crown on the first try. It'd be amazing. Although it's not going to be a good crown, but I guess boss loot is probably the best thing to use my reroll stuff on. I don't think that this build that I have is really like a boss killing build either. It's probably complete garbage for it, honestly. Because it's all like AoE stuff and whatever. But like, it works for these lower level bosses. Oh no. Oh my god, that was so close. I'm still not doing good. I need to get more enemies to hit. Oh no. That was a bad time for that to happen. Dude, that stun is so annoying. Hey, I don't think I got anything good. I definitely didn't get my golden crown thing I wanted. Does the game have a market? I don't think so. I think people just like share or like sell stuff in chat. I do know people sell things though. But no, I don't think that there's like a market, like an auction house. I hope they do add something like that into it though. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I got anything from that guy. I got a doom keg. I don't think I got any cool gems or anything like that though. But yeah, we can kill these guys for a little bit and get some teeth. These guys are the ones that drop that axe that you're using, the whirlwind axe. They also drop the, I think they might drop the back piece that I'm wearing. Oh yeah, you have it on now. That one's not bad. I think it's like 5% damage or something like that. And they don't one-shot you, which is good. Bottom right, the 4 symbol is a shop. Wait a minute, you can... There is a marketplace? No way. How does that work? Oh my god. I had no idea that that was in the game. Cyclone. Oh my god. How do I buy this? How do I make it mine? Yes. Oh my god. I didn't even know that was a thing. You know how many hours I've spent grinding that cyclone gem without being able to get it? I've seen a bunch of other people get it too, which is super annoying. I've seen a bunch of other other players, like other barbarians or berserkers or whatever, get it. All right, artifacts. No, gems. 2% per refine. How do I pick which one it goes into? Yes. Read to, oh man, that's not the perfect one. That's all right though. That one. That one. What's my last one? This one? Strength, strength, strength. You can upgrade the game too. Okay, so when it says like when it says create a shop, is that how people have their little characters standing in an area? And then they say like I'll buy all of these things for like, you know, 20 gold each or whatever, or 3,000 gold each, or whatever it is. You can upgrade the game too. You mean, is there like an update in Steam? Is that what you mean? Oh, upgrade the game like to a higher tier of... I'm not sure what you're saying, actually. Steelheart level 8 with the Cyclone Gem in it thing. All right, I'm gonna go back to town quick too, because I'm curious what else I can buy on here. Oh, the gem. Oh, do I have to upgrade the gem or do I upgrade the piece of gear that the gem is in? The gem. I thought that it was just like extract gem, refine gem. This is what I want. Whoa, I just got to +7. It seems like really fast. Like without failing one time. It seems really lucky to me. I think I'll just keep it at +7. All right, it probably doesn't matter which one it's in then. All right, let's go over here quick. Oh my god. I think my DPS just went up by like 20,000 DPS. So when people like create a little, can you like create a shop where you just buy stuff from people? Where you can be like, I want to buy goblin teeth for like 5,000 each or whatever. God, I don't even know what I want. I don't even know what I don't even know what I need. I need like power gauntlets and stuff like that. Power. Of course, I'm gonna have to like sift through all the crap. Is there a way to like... There's a +9 one. Good lord. Wait, why does this have a 4th stat on it? When you go above like a certain number, do you get an extra stat on it too? That's pretty wild. Strength, attack, HP, attack speed. Good lord. Those are pretty hot. Let's see. Power shoes. Rapid power shoes. These are considered like the best. Attack speed, move speed, attack speed limit. I don't even know what attack speed limit does. And I don't think attack speed does anything for Cyclone builds. Or attack speed limit. I don't think that does anything for Cyclone builds at all. Oh, you use one of the round items to add an extra stat. No, I don't think it makes you spin faster. I haven't explored those like round items basically at all. Really, I think the only thing that matters to me is strength and move speed. Which, do I have one already? I have 2 strength and 9 move speed. I'd like to get 3 strength and 10 move speed, probably. If you can get 10 move speed. The fact that you can't refine the search definitely is off. Maybe I'll just buy these +7 ones. Done. Power chest. Is it chest? I'm gonna be all tricked out here. Razor robot card. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mentor, but like multi-strike, attack speed limit, or any of that type of stuff, none of that does anything to us when we're using our cyclone attack, correct? Oh, I need like the power pants or whatever too. Oh, you don't know? Okay, no problem. Seems like you're very knowledgeable, so I just wasn't sure. I appreciate it though. Power, oh, power plate, power greaves, that's what it is. Precision power greaves. +5 crit and +5 crit damage. That seems good. The yellow fishman card. I don't know if those are the best stats though. 3 strength, 4 health leech, 14 flee. I'm just gonna assume that whatever's on here are probably the most. Cast speed, HP regen, MP cost. I don't even know what perfect dodge does. I don't know what flee does. HP regen's pretty obvious. Health leech is pretty obvious. I'm just gonna buy these ones. I don't even need to play the game. Oh, I have the light ones, that's right. So I can carry more weight. Crit seems more important. All right. Chest. I have magic defense. Magic defense and defense percentage are probably going to be the best ones that I can get. And 3 strength. Power plate. Oh, there's an HP percent too. HP percent would also probably be very good. I definitely want 3 strength. HP percent. Damage from melee percent. That seems good. Not a lot of power plates to choose from. 3 strength magic defense. 3 strength MP defense. Not a defense percentage though. Damage from melee and defense percentage. Damage from magic defense. That's dex. Alright, so from this 251, let's scroll down a little bit. I didn't realize I could be shopping this whole time. I should sell all these extra pets that I have too, instead of giving them away to viewers. No, I'm just kidding. You can keep the pet. Yeah, I did know that I needed to get higher than 100% crit eventually, yeah. This one seems good. Damage from melee 3%. I know with these little orbs I can do a lot of stuff with like messing with re-rolling different stuff. Let's take this one. Did I have something on my chest? Light? No. Evergreen. Plus 20% HP. Yeah, Stead Filter would be huge for that, for sure. I agree. All right. And then these all get bonuses based on refines. I need to... Does this one get bonus? Oh, this one was already at +7. Huzzah. Wait a minute, what do I look like now? I can't see myself. Oh, nice. Check it out. I can put my pirate hooks on. My crit is at 104, so I do need more crit. How much did your damage go up? We'll see in a second. My straight attack damage? I don't think went up at all, actually. Dire. But my attack damage is actually higher, listed down here from attack, without this stuff on. But let's see. All right, so that's +6. Oh, did you? Nice. It's still a little bit lower than it was before, but I'm at 31,000 hit points now. I gained like 4,000 hit points. Oops. And some crit. That might just be from the card though. I'm also going to need to like tweak some other stuff around as I switch stuff out. Yeah, damage for DPS looks like about the same. More hit points though. Which is good because I don't have very good survivability. I don't know which one gives me the extra hit points. Oh, it's probably this chest piece. 1% per refine. In general, I think I have better defenses now too. 8 defense, 2 magic defense. 15 defense, 15 magic defense. Yeah. So it's a lot better for defense too. What does the star thing mean? Oh, do I just have it set up where you can't post links? I don't know where I'm gonna get my crit from, because I can't increase my luck very much more. Like 3 more points and that's it. And like these give me decent crit, and that does. Maybe I just need to look at what other people have in there. Oh, I know where I need to get my crit from. I need to get rid of these vampiric runes. I need to switch out my, because I have these ones, the Fury brand ones. I need to get better ones though. There we go. Now I'm at 125. But then I need to get better. I need to like switch these out and get something with leech on it. I need to get the other helmet too. I think the new helmet has leech on it. What is that helmet called? Something headdress? No. Can't think of what it's called. Yeah, I just have it so people can't post links in here because otherwise bots come in here and post links to stuff. He has like 5 pieces of gear different from mine. What's the name of it? I'll look it up. Because there's the Goblin Crown. Oh, God. Of course, the boss is sitting right here. One of these guys drops like a headdress or something. I think it's one of these guys. Hey.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for tuning in. I don't even have 100 followers yet, so every follower I think is like the most badass thing on earth. Thank you so much. Come on. The problem is that I'm not going to be able to, if the boss is just sitting right on top of the spawn thing, I'm not going to be able to get back in there very easy. If you're just tuning in, I didn't just realize, I was just told that there's a marketplace in the game that I didn't know existed. So for the first time ever, I am going into the marketplace and buying stuff with like the 9 million gold that I have. Starting with the Cyclone gem that I didn't know that I could buy, basically. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough life leech without that set. I'm not sure. I'm also playing on the EU servers right now, which is probably not recommended, so my ping is like awful. Hey!
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the tips. Like I said before, I've only been playing this for like a week and a half, so I'm still like relatively inexperienced. All right. Oh yeah, this thing, Winged Helm. This thing looks crazy good. Move speed, attack speed, crit, and strength. Well, maybe that's not the best. I don't know. What does it show in that video that you're watching? See, I still think this helmet's pretty good, because +2 crit per refine and 5 crit damage per refine. This doesn't even have the crit damage, it just has the crit on it, but it does have strength per refine. Move speed and attack speed are like, though. I don't know what else I would wear, though. Maybe the, yeah, I'm killing these things way faster than I was before. Not that I was having like a ton of trouble with these guys before, but it would take me like 2 spins to kill them. Oh yeah, or you could post it in Discord too, if you join the Discord. There's just a bunch of bots that like join into Twitch channels and they like post links, and like I don't want somebody to get like a virus on their computer because they clicked a random link that popped up in like a Twitch channel or whatever, right? It's annoying. All right, so Winged Helm. Let me see if I can find this video quick. There's a whole links channel in the Discord. But you said AS. IAH. Barberry, or no. Berserker build. The definitive Berserker guide. Oh my god. This is it. This is the only guide you need. Wait a minute. This is a super old guide. Look at how old the map is compared to what it looks like now. Yeah, the Golden Crown, that's the one that I was talking about from the other guy. He has one from 3 weeks ago. Is that this one? Oh, this one's from 4 weeks ago. This one's from 3 weeks ago. Yeah, he still has the Runeborn Visor. Gives attack and attack percentage. He does have the power gauntlet on. He's got everything at +10 too. That's crazy. The Batlord card. Oh, +5% damage for that knuckle band. Pretty good. I guess I can show you what I'm looking at. Hey, thanks for joining Discord too. The best way to keep up with my streams at this point, guys, is to just join the Discord, because with it being summertime and having the kids here, I can't stream every day. I can't stream every other day. I can't stream the same time every week. Whenever I can find family members that like want to take my kids for the afternoon or whatever, I'll hop in, but I'll post everything on my upcoming stream channel. Yeah, this Runeborn Visor, that's one of the things that I have to farm from the swamp, I think. I was talking about that one earlier. Savage Blade. I don't even know where that comes from. Requires level 100, so it must be one of the high level areas. And the crown, like I said, that comes off the... So this is 1%. 1% attack per refine and 1 strength. And 5 and 1. 1% attack. So the winged helm is 1 strength, 1 crit. Oh, it's not an attack percentage though. Golden crown. 1% attack per refine and 1 strength. I mean, the percent, when we're talking about percentages, it's huge. Oh, he had a different backpack too. Oh yeah, that's the sword. Yeah. I don't know what this guy has for leech though. He's got the siphoning knuckle band or whatever. Maybe he just does so much damage that he doesn't need as much leech. What is this called? The Blade Standard? Because he doesn't even have a card on this one. He could get siphoning on that one too. Or leeching or whatever. The Batlord card. Oh, that's Siphon MP. Yeah, I don't know how this guy... Does he show his artifacts in here somewhere? Oh, I wonder if he uses Blood Howl, because that gives you leech. I don't know. I'll have to watch this video through and take a look at it. But yeah, I think it's just all the percent to attacks that he has. Although his damage, his attack isn't that much higher than mine is. And his hit points aren't much higher than mine is either. Flurry band artifacts? Yeah, I have no idea what that is. But like I said before, it's not as much. I mean, I think that there is like a best set of gear. Like you could min-max everything to get the best set of gear that you could possibly have, right? But that being said, I also think that, you know, there's more than one way to skin the cat, right? Like, I bet you none of these are like really great strength ones. These are probably just all the ones that people farmed that they didn't get what they wanted on it. Sword standard? I don't know what that weapon is. What are these like? Oh, Fury brand. Yeah, that's the crit set. That's what I used to. I need to farm out better stuff though, but I don't know what was the name of that back piece that he had on, that backpack? It just said like sword standard or something. I don't know how to spell whatever the knuckle thing was that he had too. Blade. Oh, it's blade standard, not sword standard. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe it was... No, that's attack speed. They might have like changed names, or they might have taken stuff out, or I don't know. Oh, okay. That's still in. So this is just 5% melee damage. Which, like, I could lose a little bit of crit now. That's the one that I want. 2% attack, 2% HP. How much money do I have left? Oh, I'm still rich. I still have 7 million gold. Let's see. 3 strength, 2 attack, 1 MP. 3 strength, 1 HP. So I want this one. Get out of here, Pirate Hook. Maybe people are just selling stuff for like stupid prices because they're like, whatever, it like doesn't really matter anyway. Yes, I did know there's a Spirit Veil wiki. Yeah. Oh yeah, the mask. Man, I am like super worried that I'm not going to have enough. Damage though. Or enough health leech. So what's my crit at now? $118. But I could just like put a couple points into Visor. What does this one give? 5 attack and 1% attack. Eh. I don't think that matters so much. Yeah, I mean, just out of curiosity. Let's see. Oops. Stop that. Oh, it is slightly less damage. Okay. Well, that's good. It's more damage. It's also much more HP. 28. 33. So it's like 5,000 more hit points. Oops. Wait a minute. What the hell am I wearing? There we go. So it is more damage as well. You guys starting to look pretty cool. Put my ears back on. So realistically, what I really need to do is farm out a better version of this. And that. And then probably get some better cards going too. Because this will give me enough mana back. Oh, the backpack's a boss drop item. Gotcha. Does it say what boss it drops off of? I want to see if I can, how easy I can farm this area with this gear on. Oh, that's the boss that way. This is still like super easy. Super easy farm, so I don't really have to worry about not doing enough damage here. Do I have a good gauntlet? I have strength, attack, and 4 crit. I'd lose a little bit of HP and a little bit of crit, but I gain some strength. I'd lose 3 crit with the bonus that this one has, and 2% HP. Oh, the Goblin War Chief? Yeah, I'm not going to get that. That's why nobody has that yet. Because that guy probably can't be killed. Or if he can, like the people that are getting it are keeping the items. I'm going to lose a little bit more crit, but I don't think I'm fighting stuff that's crit resistant yet. Oh, this doesn't have a shoot. This doesn't have a card slot. So I'm losing 10% siphon HP too. I don't know if that's going to be worth it or not. Come on, give me good luck. Come on. So that gives me 6 strength and 5% more melee. Which that puts my strength up to 150, which is nice. My attack still seems so low though. Like my attack is still lower than it was. With that other set of gear on. All right, sounds good, Abigail. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. I was kind of like chatting more and reading chat and whatever and all that type of stuff. And then all of a sudden I got into like, I don't know, min-maxy theory crafty mode, which I actually like kind of drives me nuts about video games. All right, that's like an 8,000 DPS increase. But the question is, do I have the sustainability? Does that increase? I should go to a place that I was like, I wasn't struggling to level here, but like it was more difficult. Yeah. I definitely don't have the survivability that I just had. Like literally with like the way that my gear was set up before. I might be doing more damage than I was before, but my survivability has gone down a bunch. But that's kind of part of the issue, right? So like what I mean by there's multiple ways to like skin a cat or whatever is that you need to have so much life leech, you need to have so much mana leech, you need to have so much crit, you need to have so much, you know, whatever, so much bonus to damage or whatever. And like the way that it was set up before, I had plenty of life leech or health or whatever, and now I got more damage, which is great. But now I don't have as much life leech, which is enough that that's a problem. Like I would rather make sure that I can survive than worry about if it takes me 1.5 or 2 cyclones to kill something. You know what I mean? And actually, my damage should be quite a bit better here just because of... And well, for one, I also have more hit points than I had before. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should have a lot more defense too than I had before. A lot of people use the like is it called daggers or something? Back. A lot of people use this backpack. For the extra 10% crit instead of the 5% melee damage, which makes sense, right? I might actually have one of those in the bank too. I'm not sure. But again, if you guys have been enjoying the channel, make sure to join the Discord. I'm going to be wrapping up here fairly quick. I have to go pick up the kids. But I do plan on being here tomorrow. I just don't know if I'm going to play this or if I'm going to play like demos or what the plan is. Did I have? Apparently I did not have a pair of daggers in here. Oh wait, I do. Oops, can I look and see what it is? 2 luck, 2 attack, and HP. Just because I'm curious. Let's see what that does to my damage. I was at like 79 after my last. Cyclone. Yeah, that puts me at 72. Well, it's also at 72. Oh, I don't have my axe buff fell off. All right, hold on. Okay, I barely hit 80k. Yeah, and that one I hit 72. So it's the other stats aren't that much different. It's only giving me 2 strength versus 2 luck. I don't know. That doesn't really make a difference, I don't think. But I don't know. Maybe I just need to get rid of this. But then I'm losing even more of my health leech. Maybe I could switch to 2 of these knuckle bands instead of the power gauntlet. Since I have enough crit for now. I don't know. Things to think about in the future, but I'm going to take off for now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I got to go pick up the kids. Drop a follow if you haven't yet. Thank you for all the follows. Really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you guys for tuning in. New mentor, thank you for telling me about the thing. I literally didn't even know this existed, so maybe I'll end up just like trying to get a bunch of other stuff and see how things work out or whatever. But I feel like, oh, derp. I was going to say, I feel like my damage should be a lot higher alone because of the Cyclone Gem. I don't have the Cyclone Gem in because it was in here and I took it out. God, I'm an idiot. So this whole time I've been comparing my damage without the gem that gives me like 14% more damage. Mother of Christ. Eerie Brand Rune. Yes, please. Right. All right, so we got the power gauntlet on. The daggers are back. All my buffs are up. There we go. That went up to 87 that time instead of 80. There might be like a threshold of like, if I have a certain amount of damage, then the crit's better. If I have a certain amount of, if I don't have that damage, then the crit isn't as good or something. You know what I mean? Oops. Yeah, it's still not quite as much. It's still a little bit better for me to have the Savage banner for now. I wonder... I feel like the damage is going to go down if I put on a Pirate Hook. I feel like it has to go down. Yes, it does for sure. So that's still more damage. But again, I can't use the leeching. But I could get some leech on my... Or no, I have leech on my helmet. I could get a little bit less crit here and get the... Alright, I gotta go. I gotta go. Gotta go. I'm gonna get so like... I'm gonna go get so sucked into this that then I'm gonna be late to pick my kids up, which would be a bad thing. So... Thanks for being here. Appreciate you all. Thank you very mucho. Join the Discord. Thank you, Captain Grimm. Yep, have a good one. See ya. I'm just taking off. I will be back though tomorrow. Later, dudes.